Hey guys, for those of you who are following my channel because of the cat videos, I'm sorry this video is not going to be for you. It's centered around video games, so sorry. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of make a revision, so to speak, to one of my older videos that I basically show like all my video game consoles and how they're all hooked up to the same TV. And basically, in that video, I've had a bunch of people commenting in the past asking me, how do I have so many consoles hooked up to one TV? And the short answer is video switches or source selectors, that type of thing. I use three of them, and well, technically four, but three of them will run like all the older consoles, and one of them is an HDMI switch that runs all the newer stuff. So it gets kind of messy behind my TV with all the wires, but whatever. This is the price you pay to have everything hooked up. So yeah, in any case, I just wanted to give a little more info about the source selectors that I'm using for the older ones, because that seems to be the one that most people ask about. It's made by Philips. They may or may not be still making the thing. I kind of doubt it since I've had these things for years now, but you can still find them if you know where to look. Usually eBay. They usually have some available there. Whether or not they're there right now, I don't know. I haven't looked, but that's where I found two of mine, because one of them I bought in stores like a long time ago, and then the other two I ended up buying on eBay because I couldn't find them in stores anymore. So that should give you a hint. Like, they're kind of hard to find, but still able to find them if you look hard enough. Amazon may have them. I don't know. I've never looked there, but yeah. I can't remember off the top of my head what the model number is of this thing, so I'll put that in the description if anyone's interested. But in any case, it's basically just a source selector that has like four inputs and one output, so you can hook up four things to this one and then run that to the TV. And that's basically all it is. So I have one running component uh, for PS2, GameCube, the Wii, stuff that uses component, and one that does just like composite video for like the original Nintendo, Super Nintendo, the 64, and that type of stuff. And I have another one that runs all the Sega stuff, because those are all composite. They don't have anything fancy. I mean, some of them probably do, but I don't have the cables for it. So we and the HDMI switch runs basically everything else. Now, one of the other things that you definitely need if you want to pull something like this off is a TV that has a crap ton of inputs. My TV is older. It's not a smart TV, but it's still, well, I don't really care about smart TVs. I have enough other crap that has like all the features that a smart TV would. So yeah, whatever. In any case, my TV originally had three HDMI inputs. It has two sets of components, and I think two sets of composite, and then the antenna and input for like cable and whatnot. But yeah, right now I have almost everything completely full. One of my HDMI ports is dead. One of the pins inside is damaged, so that one doesn't work. And yeah, so that's why I needed the HDMI switch, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do any of this, or not to this extent. But anyway, I know I've been talking a lot, but yeah, I'll just show how everything is hooked up. I have a total of 18 different consoles hooked up to this TV, and they all run. They can all basically be turned on at the same time, but obviously if you do it one at a time, then it'll go to the TV on its own. But yeah, so I'll just show everybody my current console setup and how everything is hooked up. If you have any further questions, feel free to just ask, and I'll help as I will help as best as I can. I can't friggin' talk right now. Durr. But yeah, here's my console collection. Alrighty, so there's the TV. Here's one side of my setup. The other setup's over there, but we'll get to that shortly. So we're gonna start off with the Nintendo. Okay, then Super Nintendo. Okay, then we have the Nintendo 64. Now the real cool thing about these Source selectors is that they're automatic, and you can see them down there. They're turned on right now. They do require power, so they have to be plugged in to be able to do this automatic switching stuff. I've never actually tested it without power, but I'm assuming they come with a power adapter, so they're going to need it. So yeah. Anyway, I think the last one on this input is the PlayStation, so there it goes. Yeah, so there's that. Now I do have to switch inputs on the TV to be able to run the rest of them, so I'll just switch to the Sega stuff, and we'll go over here. So here is all the Sega stuff. Sorry for the lighting, it's kind of dark in here, so I guess we'll start with the older one first, the Master System. Okay, and we have the Genesis with the 32X and Sega CD, you know, that monstrosity, so all you basically get now is a startup screen for the CD. Then you have the Saturn. Apparently this thing can't remember what day it is. Whatever. Then we have the Dreamcast down here. Okay. And we'll come back to this one. Now change input to a component. And this one has the GameCube. Then we have the Wii. There we go. Come on, turn it off. There you go. Then the last one, oh, not the last one. I always forget. I have the PS2 on this one. Okay. And then right underneath, I know it's dark as hell down here, but do have the original Xbox. Okay. As for the rest of them, I have the Wii U hooked up to its own HDMI port because I don't have enough other stuff that needs another switch yet. So that is on its own thing. Come on, there you go. Wii U, Wii U. So yeah, that one's on its own input. Now I can switch this to the other HDMI. And this has basically everything else. Start with PS3. This one always takes the longest to start up, I don't know why. But yeah, it's there. And beside it, we've got the PS4. Hopefully that doesn't confuse the switch thing. There it goes. Yeah, whatever. Come on. Ah, this thing's being annoying today. Come on, turn off. There. Alrighty. Just give that a couple seconds for it to realize, hey, I don't want you on right now. Okay. Next one that is damn near impossible to see right now is the Switch. Like the actual Switch, like Nintendo Switch. So, let's see if I can turn that on. There it goes. I think I got it there. over here, got the Xbox One. There it goes. Now, the HDMI switch that I use, it's right here. It's made by IO-Gear. It only allows like 4 things to be hooked up. Sorry for my finger there. But I'm kind of full on there, so in order to use the 360, I'm kind of using that stupid trick where you plug the 360 into the Xbox One and run it through there, like instead of a cable box, because I don't have a cable box. So yeah, so in any case, I'll just, because the Xbox One is in, it's turned on now. I'm probably gonna have to sign in to do this. Just bear with me for a second. There we go. Now, just go down to TV. It'll say there's no signal, because whatever. Probably, yeah, there it goes. Then just come over here, turn on the 360. And there you go. So that's basically it. That's how I have this massive amount of consoles hooked up to the same TV. If anyone has any further questions, like I said, feel free to ask. I'll leave the model numbers and whatnot for those things in the description if you want to search for them or get something similar that'll do the same job. These things are like they can do, I think, composite, S-video, and component. You just have to pick which one is going to be which, because I think it works best if they're all doing the exact same type of input, because otherwise it might get a bit confused. And then the HDMI switch that I have up here, it's actually pretty nice, because this one does not require power. You just plug it into all your things and it's good to go. So I'll see if I can find the model number and whatnot for this thing as well, and leave that in the description. So yeah, anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.